Bosom. He said bosom. A lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. The moon's dancing purple all through her black hair. My lady's in waiting. She stands neath my window, and the sun will rise soon on the falls and the fair. Sing it to Lurlio. Welcome, beedle-deedle-doo, Mike's Music Method. Here we are again. Hi, if you're new to this channel, this is a great one to start with. It's been requested, so here it is for, I wish I could put your name up on the screen, but I don't remember who requested it. Another great early Townes Van Zandt song, Our Mother the Mountain. I love this song. It's simple. So it's a flat picker. You can use your fingers if you want. You don't have to have very advanced skills on the guitar to play this one. It's a lot of pick, strum. You can do it with a pick. I talk a little bit about technique later on, or if you choose to use your fingers, we're using our thumb, and I use my index finger on the down. It's like my nail, and then I brush up with the pad of my finger for the ups. So thumb, nail, pad, and it's a really beautiful song. If you're here, you probably know the song. If you don't know the song, go check it out. The early Townes production I find really gorgeous and nostalgic and timeless, if not a little cheesy at times, but it's outstanding. I love these first two Townes records. So let's dive right in. We are in drop D. That's all you need to know. Otherwise, really basic chords, D minor, A minor, F, but not the big bar chord F, not the thumb F. So it's a great beginner piece. It sounds fabulous, good attitude and style without being quick or complicated. So let's walk through this one together. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's do it. Measure 1. Drop D. D minor chord. Real easy measure. We're picking the 4th string, and then I'm just strumming down, down. If you're new to this idea, we want it to sound like 2 guitars, so the 4th string rings, and when I'm strumming, I'm only strumming the top 3. So I'm never, I don't want to say never, but usually I'm not strumming the same one I just plucked, because then it interrupts that boom, boom. You want it to ring out like a bass note. So we pick the 4th, and we're strumming, down, down on a D minor chord. That's it. Second measure, we still stay on the D minor, but we're hammering on the 4th string. We're hammering from open to 3. And take a look at this. I know some people play the D minor like this without their pinky, but you're going to want to play it with the pinky. So I have first finger, pinky on the 3rd fret, and then my middle finger on the 2nd fret. Now that frees up my ring finger here to do this hammer on. So I'm hammering open to 3 on the 4th string, and then I'm doing a quick down up. So I have hammer on the 4th, picking down up. And then right away I'm moving that ring finger to the 5th string. So the first 2 measures, 1, 2, 3. Really cool. One more time. Getting those cool bass notes in there. Measure 3, we're still on a D minor chord. We have pick the 4th string again, and it's down, down, up. So pick, down, down, up. And then I'm hammering on the 3rd string, believe it or not. He lifts up that middle finger, and he's getting that high of a note. Hammering on the 3rd string, open to 2, and then it's down, down, up. Whoop. I've talked about this in other videos, but you really want to be holding your pick lightly. And when I'm doing down, down, up, it's not stiff. Right? The pick is very loose in my fingers. If you were here, you'd be able to yank that pick right out of my hands. It's almost as loose as you can hold it without dropping the thing is kind of what you're going for. And when I'm strumming, it's just a really gentle brush. So I'm not keeping it stiff and parallel to the floor, but as I go down, right, I'm letting it bend, and as I go up, I'm letting it go the other way. So I'm letting the strings give that resistance against it. the whole thing from the top. 2, 3, 4. First measure. Hammer on here. Down, up, pick, down, down, up. Hammer the third. Nice, simple, effective, beautiful little intro. Guys, we are just going to glide through this song. The verse, first 4 measures are all D minor. Let's play through them here. All similar, though. We have pick, down, up. And if you download the tab, right, all the tabs are free to download, you'll notice underneath the one line means it's a quarter note. And when those two things are connected underneath the tab, that means it's an eighth note. So it's going to be down, up. So we have pick, down, up. Then we go to that 3rd fret and the 4th string, pick. So it's pick, down, up, pick. That rhythm is 1, 2, and 3. Then it does the same thing again. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, sorry, I lied there. Now it goes, his ring finger's reaching all the way to the 5th string there. So it's pick the 4th string, down, up, 5th string this time with the 3rd fret. Goes back to the D minor, open on the 4th, down, up, back to the 3rd fret, 4th string, and then he lifts it right back up. Kind of a lot of info there. I just gave you 4 measures, but I promise it's really easy. I'll play it a couple times for you guys. Pick, down, up, pick, then open, then to the lower string. 2, 3, and. So 5, 6, 7 all have the same rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then it's 1, 2, 3, and. Now, once in a while, maybe he's not doing the down up, or maybe, let's take measure 5, 6, 7, 8 for an example there. He might be doing 1, 2, and 3, and. It's, you know what I mean? Any good, competent player is just going to go off of feel. It's not like Towns has it exactly in his mind, every measure, when he's going to do down, down, up versus down, 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 up, right? So be a little loose there. You don't got to be nuts about memorizing exactly what it is. You'll notice which, you know, the downbeats and emphasis are more important, but that down, up is really up to you, how often you want to make it busier as opposed to a little bit more calm. Donation pitch. Guys, if you are donating and contributing value for value here at Mike's Music Method, thank you. You know who you are. I deeply appreciate it. For those of you new to the channel who are enjoying the videos and haven't given back yet, please consider the value for value model. As I say always, I spend a lot of time and hours and a lot of my talent going towards this channel so you guys all get free content, absolutely no paywall. So keep in mind that every few bucks you give means I can make more videos, which means more people can access this content for free, and the value for value model can change things going forward. Imagine if there are more people doing this, not only for guitar lessons, but for poetry, or people doing it for chemistry, or whatever. The value for value model can put the universities to shame. But you know what I'm getting at. Consider support, please, whether that's, you know, how much would private guitar lessons be for you every month? You know, $160, $140, $120. Maybe you're giving $30 a month, $10 a month, $5 a month. I don't know. What's this worth to you? Buy me a cup of coffee every week. Maybe think, oh, you know, these lessons are worth giving Mike a cup of coffee every day because I can just log on to YouTube, watch his videos. So buy me a cup of coffee every day. And I promise I won't buy fancy Starbucks. You know, I'll get like a, you know, I brew my own coffee. So it's not even that expensive for you to buy me a cup of coffee. It's not a $4 Starbucks coffee. So, you know, I'll be thoughtful about, I'm always thoughtful about what I do with money. Typically, usually. But you know what I mean? Buy me some time so I can make more of these videos and get through all these great songs that we love. And the pitch, let's get back to Towns. Let's just start singing it here from measure 5. I'll do it once. You can play along if you can keep up. My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. Can anyone else say that, not say that word with a straight face? It's such like an antiquated word. I don't know why I'm like embarrassed to say that word, bosom. But Towns uses it. It makes it sound like ancient or something, doesn't it? The song sounds way older than it is because of bosom. We'll do that again. My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. And that's it. Again, go as slow as you have to. My lover comes to me. Those are on the beats, right? My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. Not so bad. Cool song. Let's keep going. We'll group the next 4 together like we did before. We'll do 9 through 12 here. It's an F chord, and it's just a simple F. We don't need the low string. We're doing 4th string, down, down, up. Right, we got a bar at 1, 1, 2, 3. So 4, down, down, up. Then it's an E minor, but all you need is the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Playing that one, 4, down, down, up. Same picking pattern. So it's F, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up. Then to a full A minor, he's hitting the 5th string here. And it's up to you whether you're going to down, down, up on the top 3 or the top 4. Doesn't matter too much, but it's 5th string, down, down, up. Then here we have a D minor, but we finally get that low drop of D, right? So my E string is tuned down to a D. Pick that, and then only strum the top 3 or 4. And it's pick, down, down, up. Through all of it, 1, 2, 3 from the F, sorry. E minor, A minor, D minor. That low D. Yeah. Let's do that part with the lyrics. 1, 2, 3. The moon's dancing purple all through her black hair. Yeah, let's do all of it from the top with the words. So let me scroll here. But you guys are getting it. I know you are. 1, 2, 3. My lover come to me. 1, 2. My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. The moon's dancing purple all through her black hair. Go straight through to 13. I dropped my pick. I got another one. We're hammering on the 6th string here. Open to 3. So your ring fingers really got to do a lot of work with these other fingers all anchored down. We're stretching it way over to the 6th string. And I just got a good grip. You know, my thumb's comfortable on the back there. It's all fingertipped, and I can reach that ring finger and get it. Sorry, you're open to 3 on the 6th string, a quick down, up, and then the 5th string is the 3rd fret. So he moves that ring finger again. That's that little fill in between the parts. Then 14 is back to D minor. Then we hammer. So now the verse, we're at the 2nd stanza, and he's just he's repeating what he did the first time with some slight variation. So let's go from 14. The D minor is pick the 4th string, down, up, down, up. That's definitely a busier one. I hear it there. Then we hammer the 3rd string, down, down, up. We've seen all that before. Hammer the 3rd, open to 2. Then again, open D, down, up, 3rd fret, open. Then the low 3rd fret, we've seen this before, back to open. 3rd fret of the 4th string, back to open. I kind of fast forwarded through that, but you know, review it, go slow, make sure you know what's going on. And then the descending thing is pretty much the same here. So let's keep going. We're really gonna just rip through this song. We're on measure 20, and we go to the F again, down, down, up, the E minor again, the A minor, then the low D. Then we're hammering the 3rd string, open to 2 this time. So instead of doing that, open, right, we did that low, open to 3. Here he does it high, 6th string open, then we're hammering the 3rd string open to 2. And the last one, I know that sounds ugly, but he's doing it pretty quick. He's doing the hammer on, down, down, up, and he's hitting like the top 2 or 3 strings open, just because he's transitioning to a C chord. You could hold him down if you want, but he's letting it ring open for a second, a little bit of a different color. So he's hitting him open right before he transitioned to the next chord, which is a C chord. My lover came to me with a rose on her bosom. So measure 16 is the start of the 2nd stanza, because those D minors before it are like the ending of the 1st stanza. So if we look at 16, and we'll go from there, we'll start singing the next part. And the ladies, in waiting from there. So 1, 2, 3. And a lady's in waiting. She stands neath my window. And the sun will rise soon, right? Yeah. And the sun will rise soon on the falls and the fair. Sing, and then we go into the next part. So practice that, go slow, I think you got it, and then I have no idea what this chorus is. Sing a two or sing a tune. Lorelei-O, like Lorelei, is that a name? Lorelei-O. This town's talking gibberish. Please comment below, what do you guys think this chorus means? Or what do you think this whole song means even? I haven't really analyzed it. Maybe I'd be able to gather it together if I was paying a little more attention to the words. But let me know what you all think, you poets out there. We are just rocking and rolling through this song. Folk and rolling, I should say. Folk and roll. I want to trademark that. Folk and roll. Trademark. TM, Mike's Music Method. No, spread the love. Use it. Use it everywhere. Folk and roll. We're at 25. We go to a C chord. We're picking it. 5th string. And then it's down, down, up. And then we're hammering on the 4th string. Open to 2. Remember, you really got to be using your fingertips or that hammer's not going to sound very good. So you got 5th string, down, down, up, hammer on the 4th. And then A minor open on the 5th string, down, up. Really quick, so pick, down, up. And here we're using our pinky, check this out, to do the 3rd fret on the 5th string. So it's open, down, up, pinky on the 5th string. Then back to a D minor. I'm going fast forward in this song because it's all the same concept. I don't think I need to be too tedious here about this note there, that note there. I think you guys get it. I trust that you are following, and if you need to, just hit rewind, right? That's why the rewind button is there. But I feel like understanding this for 95% of you is not going to be difficult. Of course, in practice, making sure you're always hitting the right string with that pick hand might be difficult. And I should also say too, I should have said this at the beginning, but feel free to use your thumb and your index finger to do that. I will add that to the beginning, actually. I'll make a note of that. But let's keep going. We're almost at the end of the song. Let's actually sing that part first. So from 25, 2, 3, 1, 2, sing a tune. Lorelei-O. We didn't talk about 29, but we're just hammering on that D minor on the 3rd string. Then 3rd fret on the 4th string at the end though. So hammer, down, up, pick. Then back to open on the 4th string. Down, down, up. Then hammer again on that 3rd string. Down, down, up. And feel free there. Sometimes towns will interrupt that. And usually it's high, low, but sometimes right, he'll do that low hammer on again. I don't know if he's consistent back like A, B, A, B, A, B every time. I think he might mix it up a little bit depending how he's feeling in the moment. That's the entire tune except for this very little tag. I call it the Coda tag. So in the tab, that's measure 32. The tabs are free. Download them. We got the 4th string, down, down, up, hammer. Then the 3rd fret again. So it's 4th string, down, down, up, hammer on the 3rd, down, up, 4th string, 3rd fret. And that's when he's looping that Lorelei-O. How does he tag it? Does he just loop that? I think he just loops that at the end. Let me check. Yeah, the ending is not a chorus. He just says, and we'll rise on the false and the fair. And it just kind of fades out. So end it however you want to, in whatever dramatic fashion you want to end it on. And that is the song. You did it. Pat on the back. We'll do some slow run-throughs with the vocals, work on it together, see how I go through it. But also feel free to just go on, YouTube or wherever and put in, 80 BPM. That's probably too slow. 100 BPM. And just practice along to a drum beat. Remember, it's in 3/4. So go at whatever tempo you want. If you want to see me do it in slow motion, we can play it together. Then keep watching and let's do it. Let's play through the song. As I was looking through the lyrics, it's about infidelity, right? How do you guys read this song? Because I see it as like two women, right? You got the one he's calling the lover, who he's having the affair with. You know, it's all sensual and lustful. And then I'm seeing someone else is a lady who's like underneath his window. And, you know, then the one he's lustful for, he realizes, oh, yeah, this is all lust. Because then she, like, you know, her eyes turn to poison in the third stanza. And, you know, she kind of disappears on him. And the sun will rise soon on the false and the fair. Is that like him feeling bad about it? Like, oh, crap, I'm guilty as charged. Let me know what you guys think. That's how I'm reading this one after a first little go through. But let's play it. I got my tab up. I got my lyrics up. And we'll go nice and slow from the top. 1, 2, 3. Got the intro. My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom, bound in purple, all through her black hair. Start singing again. She tells me she comes from our mother, the mountain, to the F. Her skin fits her tightly, and her lips do not lie. Oh, I missed one totally, didn't I? I jumped to the second verse, sorry. And a lady's in waiting, she stands in my window, and the sun will rise soon on the false and the fair. So from measure 21, 22, let's go from 23, the false and the fair. Sing it to and that's it. Then we go to the second verse, so we just jump right back to the repeat sign, which is measure 5. And that's it. It goes again and again. I'll give you guys one more. Let's jump down to the fourth stanza just to play it together one more time. From measure 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So I reach for her hand, and her eyes turn to poison, and her hair turns to splinters, and her flesh turns to brine. Leaps across the room, she stands in the window and screams that my firstborn will surely be blind. That's such a brutal lyric. So what happened there? Did she realize like Townes was already wed or something? You know, she's enraged. Sing a tune. Get the idea, right? The song's fresh for me too. I'm making some mistakes, but that's the idea. In theory, I would probably practice the guitar a lot more alone before I started singing to it, because it's a lot to think about, especially if you don't have the lyrics memorized. But as I've said in other videos, get out that microscope, right? So bust out the microscope, and maybe you're just doing the first 4 bars for a day. My lover comes to me with a rose on her bosom. And you do it again and again, and you know, then the word bosom, maybe you'll actually grow in confidence and be able to say it without laughing at yourself. And build up slowly that way. This song, so much of it to me, I know this early Townes album, the production's questionable, right? Some people think it's really cheesy, and it kind of is cheesy, but it works, right? Something about the production on the 2 first Townes records are just, to me, outstanding. A little bit cheesy, but also like it makes it timeless and eerie, and it sounds really old, almost like medieval with some of the flute playing and the instrumentation. I feel the same way about the first few Leonard Cohen records. In moments you can think it's cheesy, but it is so effective and powerful. Also comment below, let me know what you think about that, the later Townes versus the early stuff. The later Townes is more just straight up instrumentation, right? Guitar, bass, drum, or whatever. But this stuff is different. I think it's really cool. Hope you enjoyed this song. It's a great one to play. Nice, slow, Fairly simple one. Work on your precision. Later, y'all. Ciao. Bosom. 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 I can do it now. We did it together, guys. We overcame our potty humor this lesson. We did it together. I'm glad we ventured through this together and we did it. Later.